Well, my name's Steve. This is my business partner, Austin. And today we are going to look at what you should do now you've got your first client. You've got your first Google Business Profile client. What do you do? So you want to get off to a good start because they're spending money. So you want to make sure you get them headed in the right direction as soon as possible. The quicker you can get results, the better chance you have to keep that client. So your first 30 to 60 days is going to be a critical time. And the early wins, the more things you can get changed, the more positive results you can get, the better you're going to do. First off, you want to do a full profile audit. So you want to take note of everything that they have been doing up till now and screenshot it and also note everything that's missing. So you want to show that so that in 30 days you can show the customer what the difference was between having you and not having you. And so now you've got that done. Now you've got to fix everything that needs fixing, such as make sure NAP is correct, business name, address, phone number across all the places we talked about, any citations they have. Start with the Google profile address as being correct and change everything else that's not like that. Primary category. And we're looking at Leesburg, Virginia lawyers. They're actually some of the worst ones at doing these correct. Let me look what Wakefield law does.
You always click, it's the globe.
Yeah, I do always click that. So Wakefield law, let's see if we can get to his website. And let's see if right now he's just listed as a general attorney. So he's missing out on all these things. He's not got it listed as his categories. And you can see he's very successful. He's making a lot of money, but he's messed that up. And if you're doing attorneys, go ahead and make this your client. So primary category, you want to make sure that's correct and accurate, and it's the best one for them. And secondary categories, this says add 2 to 4. I would go beyond that. If you can get all the way out to 10, I would get out to 10. A lot of businesses you won't be able to get there, but if you can, take advantage of that. Rewrite the description in Google Business Profile. You could even use AI for that. Give them as much information about the business, see how it comes out, and then of course you need to adjust it, but it'll give you at least a place to start. Services, you want to add the service and descriptions as well as attributes. So as you go on to Google's going to give you some additional ideas, like does your business do this, and this, and so check with your client if they do them, add those, and then you're going to have to put descriptions for each of them. There's a lot of work to be done here. Hours, make sure they're accurate and make sure that they include the holiday hours. Most people do not do that. If Google finds out that you say you're working there and they're not, you can definitely get dinged for that, and you will get dinged for it if they realize it. Thankfully, there's a lot of other people that aren't great at that, but be one of them that is. Be ahead of everybody else. The website link, make sure it's correct and that the page loads. I can't tell you how many times I've clicked on different things while searching on these places and it not came up to a website. So far we're 2 for 2, but oftentimes we won't be that lucky. Let's see, what was that, William Mann? Okay, that did turn out right. Photo Blitz, get as many photos as you can up there. Ask your client for photos and get them up there. You'd like to get at least one a day, but the more you can get up there, the better, and just keep going. You can geotag the photos, and there's a place called geo.imgr, and you can photo tag specifically where you're at. Like on the map, you can click on it, and it'll mark exactly where you say. That can help with just establishing that you do work in these certain areas. Um, I would publish, at least on an expensive, if you're doing you know, an expensive type of plan, I would post every day in Google Business Profile, every one. That's what we do. On a lower one, I would do, at least two. You can get offers inside Google Business Profile. Each post, you should have a photo, and and you can just put a blurb. Like it doesn't even have to be something big. Like for HVAC, you can just say completed a HVAC job in Leesburg, Virginia, and that actually is good enough. On some of them, and some of them you want to add a little bit into it. The just uh, have a town and a service connected to each one. That's the biggest thing. That's it. No, lets Google know you're actually doing stuff. I'm gonna turn it over to Austin a little bit. I might come back at the end.
So you want to make sure you're getting reviews. Just ask your most loyal clients, or ask the client who their 5 to 10 most loyal customers are, and try to get them to get the review. Just say, hey, could you kindly please leave a Google review? Uh, try to try to target the people that you know would like write a 5 star and be there with it, because Google now favors like specific was it specific like keyword. Like if you say, oh, you really helped me with my what is this, I don't know, my medical lawsuit, and it's gonna bump you up for, if you're searching for someone with, like, medical law firm, it's gonna bump you up. um Respond to every existing review, like these people are not. um Even new reviews you can even show to your client as a win, like, oh, look at all these new reviews coming in, we got this one a week ago, it's nice and detailed. They do a good job of getting detailed reviews, just not doing anything else with them. Sorry, I'm being too mean. So you definitely want to report the results. Just make sure before you start, take a screenshot of the rankings, like before. Here, I'll show you how to do it right now. Let's go snipping tool. Sorry, it's acting a little slow. And then say your client is your client is Marquise Law Group, or maybe it's Marquis Law Group. Where did my snipping tool go? Okay, pretend the snipping tool's right here. There'll be a button that says new, and then you'll highlight the area you want to screenshot. There's an option to save the picture. Oh, here it is. Press new, and you might need to go down like the full list of Google just to show they're down there. And it's usually like instant. Why is this? Okay, here we go. You can just take a picture of that, and then save that to your computer, and just go down the list till you reach the ranking, and then save it to your computer for before images. And then after a few weeks, you can screenshot it again and show, oh, you moved up the rankings this much. And it's even easier with reviews, because you can like write down, oh, before you had like 4.2 and 7 reviews, now you got 14 reviews and you got a 4.7. Actually, I don't think you could go up that much, but not many reviews, but just pretend you could. Just make sure to report their wins so they feel like you're really helping them. And then you got anything else?
Well, Um, so yeah, I mean, basically, what you're trying to do is make sure um, to show them that you're doing something and that things are starting to work. The first 30 days, you're probably not going to get very far if you're in a competitive market, other than the changes you made are going to be noticeable, such as you're going to change his attorney to what it specifically does, as his main category. This one, legal services, that's not good at all. I know he does something more specific than that, and that's what he should be leading with. So I'm not even going to look up what he does, but his
She,
what does he do?
she, what she does.
Oh, she does, because um, it's going to get to the point that they're all these people are missing out on what they do best. So your primary category needs to be the main thing that they do, and most of them are missing it, even in big markets. That's happening all over. So you can show them you made these corrections, and eventually you're going to start ranking on those, and show all the little things that you've done at the end of the month, and they'll be convinced that, okay, these people know what they're doing. I'm still going to give it more time, and then you hopefully by between month 1 and 2 there'll be a significant difference in reviews, and maybe you moved up a spot or two somewhere. So that those are all big things. It means a lot to attorneys. To any extra business is really a lot of money to them. So um, paying like $1,000 a month for this for them is nothing. If they picked up an extra client, it's way worth it. So that's all I got. You don't have anything else, Austin?
No.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, make sure to just keep track of everything. And Austin showed you how to screenshot it. That's exactly what you need to do. We'll see you tomorrow.